Hey yo, hey, hey, baby, I'm with it, oh, hey yo, hey, baby, I'm with it, oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey.
So today I'm here with
Veronica, and I'm here to walk you through handling musical instruments.
Remember me when the sun comes up in the morning.
So tell us what you're kind of into.
Well, the items that you're looking at is a found piece of 2x4 with a little bit of an insert. The insert doesn't really matter, I just like the aesthetic. And then I have a couple of kind of loose items here, and these will kind of come in handy as bridge supports for us. And then I have some guitar strings, and I'm not going to use all of these guitar strings, but I'm going to use one today for this.
Great, let's get into it.
Okay, let's get into it. So I'm gonna just choose a string. Get these out. I like these strings. I'm not necessarily a trained musician, but I grew up with my father and my uncles and my cousins all playing guitars, constantly hearing guitars being tuned because they were playing so much, you know. So I grew up really around this type of material, you know. So the first thing that I do, and I'm not showing it, but I have my drill here, and the first thing, these are pre-drill holes, but the first thing I would do is I would pre-drill 2 holes into each side of my 2x4 that's cut. And then I'm going to go through and, you know, I put my guitar strings in the holes, and I have a couple of things to help me kind of attach things together. So the first thing is it's kind of like when you're tying a knot. So basically we're just kind of tying a knot with a guitar string. Instead of just tying it, I'm going to use a little, like a nugget, just to help time the second hand. And I like doing this just for an extra support. I made the string this height, but some of the strings I can lengthen it and go really high. But I think I'm gonna keep this length. So once I have all of my strings secured, now the next step is the bridge. I have to find my bridge. And, you know, for me, it's an organic process, and this is where it kind of gets a little bit imaginative and creative, where I'm now having to find my bridge. You know, I'm having to match the height of what I type, right? And that's going to be my bridge. As I tighten, it's going to make the sound that I want, and you know, I'm going to turn this into my instrument. So I think I just finished teaching my drawing class, and these are I think these are leftover plastic from big rolls of paper, and I think that they work just fine for this.
Thank you for showing us how to make this.
Is that?
If you don't mind, I have one question for you.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it.
So this video is being released on Indigenous Peoples Day.
Nope.
Formerly called Columbus. And how does your work support Indigenous Peoples Day?
From my Taino upbringing, this instrument was really, the genesis was this instrument that was founded in Puerto Rico. The instrument's called Quartet. So I feel like I'm supporting Indigenous Day by bringing an instrument or this idea of music that was such a strong desire in the place where my family's from, without any resources to make sound. It was like a sure will. So this idea of Indigenous Day means that if you want to do something like music or creativity, it doesn't matter. You can be resourceful, and that's what I'm bringing with this project is resourcefulness. And I feel like that is maybe that isn't talked about in terms of indigenous, but indigenous to me is learning how to be resourceful to that.
So Veronica, these are like everyday items.
Yes, yes.
None of them were crafted to become an instrument.
That's right. That's right.
Why do you choose to use everyday items as opposed to buying a bridge from regional?
Yeah, these are great questions. Well, this really speaks to my indigenous upbringing. And also I was raised, I'm Puerto Rican and I'm also Taino, as my family is from Morovis, Puerto Rico, and that's a part of the Taínos are part of Morovis. So my father, who brought me up, we were always not having anything new, and my dad taught us how to make stuff out of nothing. So I grew up learning how to make a whistle from an old, soda pop tin thing, and having my dad, teach us how to blow a whistle from nothing.
But you're a visual artist, but not really a musician, right?
Yes, no.
Do you incorporate music into your visual art?
Recently, since I'm making my instruments, I also do videos and animations. So all of my videos, the sound, my stop motion, most of them more recently are all my own sound. With these instruments, right, I made it very, very simply. You saw in a matter of 2 minutes, maybe more. But I made it from found material that maybe a plumber used to use, and now I'm using it for my instrument.
What do you think about fucking your ever
Oh yeah, when I first started doing these, I would do it like this. I go, oh, ooh. And it was really, really cool. And then I just was like, oh. I just liked it. I had a aesthetic when I discovered that I could do this, and that I just got excited. So I didn't really pluck as much. But yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely.